Welcome to Mars. There's a place in Ethiopia that's home to one of the most unique environments on the planet. In a faraway place known as the Afar region, you'll find a spot where three tectonic plates meet. It's one of the hottest places on Earth.
It's 48 degrees now.
And one of the lowest points on the planet. With bubbling lava lakes, crystal salt flats, and colorful acid springs. And the crazy nomads who actually call this place home.
What the fuck? You can hear the bubbling inside.
Believe it or not, I first wanted to travel to the Danakil Depression over 10 years ago when I was 20 and backpacking from Cairo to Cape Town. And I passed through Ethiopia and discovered that this country is a hidden paradise for adventure travel. But at the time, I didn't have the time or the money to do anything. So I decided to come back and continue my old adventure, but with a few new friends.
Welcome to the Danakil Depression. Woo! We got Rob here. Khadija. Yes! Hello. Hello. And Afar in here flying the drone.
Hey. And that's me, I'm Lostshmi. This is Mama Rashid, our local Afari guide. And this is Mike, Ethiopia's best fixer.
We're getting the party started.
To get here, we flew to the remote northeastern region of Ethiopia, near to the border with Eritrea and Djibouti.
Alright, we've landed and I can already feel it is hotter.
So this is the capital city of the Afar region. It's called Samara. And it was built here because it was cooler than the rest of the area, you know?
I have no idea how this could be true. Anyway, Samara was just a pit stop where we grabbed breakfast and all our supplies we would need for the journey.
Yo!
It's some of the best goat roast you'll have because they come naturally seasoned. Because when they graze, yeah, they're grazing on salt. I just made that up, but...
We hopped into a couple of 4x4s that would take us deeper into the Great Rift Valley, home to one of the world's largest salt mines.
I don't think I've ever been in a place that is this hot. It's 44 degrees. 44 degrees! This is crazy. There's a goat behind me. This is a town called Afar, and the people that live here mine salt.
Salt. It's essential for human survival, but have you ever wondered where it comes from?
So this is a block of salt. This is super interesting to learn about. This is why so many people still live out in this extremely inhospitable environment.
Here, salt is known as white gold, and each year they extract 1.3 million tons of it. And much of the work is still remarkably done by hand.
The first reason people came here to settle was for this. In ancient Ethiopian history, this was used as currency. What happens here is they dig, so if this is like this, they dig around it, pry it out with a piece of wood, and have people cut on now, because there was a recent inundation, the salt cutters are waiting for the ground to like harden up. That's why we're not seeing any salt cutters here. So the camels used to carry this out, you know? So the word salary, sale, and salary.
What?
People used to be paid by salt. So it was our currency.
Salary. Oh my god.
The process of making salt was simple. Basically, they have a pump that moves water from the lake to the salt fields. And then the sun works its magic and the heat separates the salt from the water.
It's really, really heavy.
Each slab is worth only a few cents, despite the grueling work of cutting them.
So we stopped here in front of the checkpoint, and there's a whole herd of camels. Baby camel.
The toll fee was water. That's how scarce of a resource it was.
So this road is a full concrete road because if you try to put asphalt here, it will just like melt like ice cream. So they put the concrete with the iron bars and everything when it was built, because if they put the normal water from the area in the cement, it would crack it because it's hot water. So they needed water chillers, big water chillers, just to mix the cement.
We hit another so-called checkpoint, but this time we didn't give water. Oh my god. So we're driving to a volcano now. And all of this is volcanic rock around us. Khadija! What up?
Guys, we're nearing camp.
Huh?
We're nearing camp.
Amazing.
So we're on a night hike to the crater and you can see the light over there. This is insane.